What's going on, nation? Today I'm going to share with you guys a 600 repetition challenge to really help tighten up your core and smash those obliques. And the way I came up with this challenge was it's actually something that I've been doing for the last 4 to 6 weeks, getting ready for a BSN shoot that I have coming up, because I wanted to really dial in my core and bring out my obliques a bit more as I'm dieting down. Now, obviously, guys, if you want your abs to show, it's all about diet, but when you lose the body fat, if you want the muscles to look great, you have got to train them. And as you guys can see, my obliques are looking pretty good. Pretty much photo shoot ready now. I still got about 6 or 7 days before the shoot. But this is something that I've been doing 2 times, maybe 3 times a week, depending on my schedule. And I want to share it with you because it's pretty hardcore and I know how much you guys love challenges. But before we get started, if you haven't already, be sure to click that like and subscribe button. Turn on video notifications so you never miss a new video upload. If you guys are looking for more quick tips, make sure you follow me on my Instagram. Now let's check out the workout. Alright, so you guys are going to start this challenge with the low to high Woodchopper. And you're doing 10 repetitions, and the goal of this is to not overload with as much weight as possible. Remember, each round is going to be a total of 100 repetitions. So you want to use a weight that's like medium to hard, and you're going to be twisting from the bottom and then twisting up through the core and reaching toward the ceiling for 10 reps. As soon as you finish, you're immediately going to go into another version of the Woodchopper, cutting through the middle of your core. And as you guys can see, I'm keeping my knees facing forward, I'm keeping my toes facing forward, I'm keeping my head facing forward, and I'm just trying to work through my torso as much as possible and keep as much tension in my obliques as I can. Next is going to be the high to low Woodchopper. Again, 10 repetitions, but this time you're going from the top of the cable machine down to the bottom. Really trying to cut through your obliques several different ways when doing this challenge instead of just doing 3 or 4 sets of a standard Woodchopper doing just a horizontal line. As soon as you finish, now we're going to go to the other side of your body. So now high to low, same exact form, 10 repetitions. And again, guys, you are not resting at all during all of these repetitions. You are going through it. I wouldn't say as fast as you can, but you want to be as smooth as possible. Really focus on flexing your obliques as you do each crunch. Don't just whip your hands back and forth and get zero muscle engagement. Really try to work that mind-muscle connection. As you twist, squeeze and flex your obliques as hard as you can. And I will say the most difficult one is going to be probably these low to high Woodchoppers. So when you do these, take some time to really feel out the motion first so that you know exactly what you're doing. A lot of people, they tend to just kind of move their arms up and down to get this exercise done. You really want to make sure you're pushing and squeezing through those obliques. Then as soon as you finish all those repetitions, you're going to do 40 leg raises. Now I want you guys to pay attention because as I'm doing these leg raises, it might look like I'm using momentum to go up and down, but what I'm actually doing is when I bring my legs down, I'm thrusting them to the floor as hard as I can while flexing my abs and my obliques, flexing my entire core on every single repetition. And if you kind of slow it down, if you guys can slow down the video at all, you'll see that there's a slight pause at the bottom, even though I'm going quite fast. And the purpose of this is I'm keeping constant tension on my core. I'm getting my knees as high as I can, trying to thrust them into my chest. And like I said, guys, you're going to do 40 repetitions. And then as soon as you're done, you're going to rest 60, 90 seconds and do it again. All right, guys, so that's what one round's going to look like. And each round is going to consist of 100 repetitions. You're going to rest like 60 to 90 seconds max in between your rounds, and you're going to do a total of 6 rounds. That's what's going to make it out to be 600 reps. Now, obviously, if you've never done this before, I recommend starting off with a bit lighter weight. If you have a hard time with some of the exercises, I know some of you guys might have a hard time with the hanging leg raises, an alternate that you can do is literally just lay on the floor and do a reverse crunch. The reverse crunch is a really great way to hit those lower abs. You're not going to hit them as hard as the leg raise, but something is better than nothing. And even if you want to try to do the leg raises on your own for maybe the first or second round, and then you start to tire out, then go to the floor and do the reverse crunch. So do as many hanging leg raises as you can, and then when you tire out, hit the floor, reverse crunch, and you'll still make sure you get some nice lower ab stimulation for this circuit. Because the last thing I want you guys to do is to be able to handle only half the routine and then skip part of it. Always about giving you guys alternates to make sure you can crush this workout. And now, one of the best things about this, guys, is traditionally when you see me hit my obliques, usually I'm doing like a really heavy woodchopper and just going side to side like this, or you might see me do a really, really heavy standing oblique crunch where I'm just hitting each side for like 10 to 15 reps with a heavy dumbbell. What's really great about this challenge is that we're going to be targeting your obliques in a way you've probably never hit them before, and you're going to feel sore in areas that you probably never knew could be sore. Because we're doing high to low crunches. So for example, when you go high to low, you're hitting your core through this way. So you're going to be more sore up here. And when you do low to high, you're going to be hitting your core this way. So you're going to be sore probably more in the lower obliques. If you're just doing the crunches like this and the wood choppers like this, you probably only really felt sore kind of in this area. Now granted, we're stimulating the entire muscle, obviously no matter what we're doing, but just like when you're training any other body part, there are ways that you can do exercises to place more emphasis on specific areas, and that's why we're hitting it like this. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and if you guys would like to see more challenge type videos, just let me know and I'll hook you up. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.